Who am I? And who are you? Indeed, it may seem the simplest of questions, but the right answer to these questions did nothing less than created Western civilization. And the wrong answer is now leading it to the destruction. No more, no less. Now we may wonder, you may wonder, why are we asking this question, trying to learn the wisdom for our marriage? Because marriage is about human beings. And because the way we answer this question will also shape our attitude towards ourselves and towards other human beings and towards marriage. But before we learn what the biblical worldview teaches us about human beings, let us reflect on a few strange ideas, both from the West and the East, so that we are familiar with them and can recognize them. How does the West answer the question, who am I? During the last century and a bit more, it has been materialism or naturalism mixed with the idea of evolution that has shaped so much of our thinking. Let me tell you a story. I was invited to help our fellow Latvians and to teach basics of Christian faith in Latvian summer school in Normanville. And we had a few sessions on the big questions of this life. And in one of the sessions we reflected on this question, who am I? As good students, they said, lumps of cells, bags of chemicals, molecules and atoms, latest product in the long chain of evolutionary developments. So, what do you think of these answers? We could agree that they are true as far as they go. But is that all? But then ask the question, is that how you feel about yourself? If that's how you want to be treated? Do you want to live in society where people would treat one another as lumps of cells or bags of chemicals? And if we continue this line of thought, what value would you then possess? What would then be the significance of your life? Or the meaning or purpose of your life? None. Zero. If we indeed are simply beings driven by our instincts, following our desires, then there is no higher goals, no higher purpose, no responsibilities, no mission, none of the great things that really matter. Remember 3C from previous sessions. Correspondence, coherence, creativity. Please test these answers with the 3C. Do they correspond to reality as we observe and experience it? Are they coherent with our other beliefs? For example, with human rights. Are such views good for our flourishing as individuals or communities? Just give some thoughts to it.